Can't wait to see how this one goes. Anthony Barbudo inside the cage and ready to go. Penultimate contest of the evening here, XFC 41, a new era. Making
Yes,
his way out to the cage, it is Sam Flint. He's an undefeated professional. One fight, one win. He fights out of that fame gym we've been talking about a lot this evening. It is integrated MMA. Adrian Pang in his corner alongside Isaac Hardman. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a blue belt. He's an amateur super lightweight champion. 5-3 as an amateur with 3 KOs. He's genuinely confident coming into this fight. He said he wants to test himself against the best in the world. Now, interestingly, Ben, this man is also an Olympic trialist and a ranked swimmer. So we'll have to see if that comes to his advantage tonight. He said that his prediction for the night is that he'll be smiling at the end with his hand raised. How do you see this one going down, Benny Livingston?
Look, it's a good prediction to have. Look, Sam Flint's been very, very dominant in his previous fights. Like I said, Barbudo's got a very tough challenge in the fact that he's had a layoff. So it's all going to depend on whether he can shake that ring rust off and how he kind of adapts in those early rounds.
Here we go, penultimate contest of the evening. Now over to Daniel Morsley for the official introductions.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the time has now come for our co-main event of the evening. Fight number 17 will be a professional lightweight bout contested over 3 5-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 70.3 kilos and trains out of Adrenaline MMA. With 3 fights as a professional, he holds 1 win. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Anthony Barbudo. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 70.6 kilos and trains out of Integrated MMA, holding an amateur record of 5 wins with 3 defeats and an undefeated professional record of 1 win and 0 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sam Flint.
Yes, Sam.
When the action begins, your referee in charge, Phil Cassidy.
Plenty of noise made for the local boy, Sam Flint, integrated MMA is where he fights out of undefeated. He's confident, ready to go. He comes in against another tough pro in Anthony Barbudo. It's our co-main event of the evening. We are ready. Professional action, 3 5-minute rounds. Here we go, gents.
Flint, a very talented athlete.
Good start here from Barbudo, coming forward, pushing Flint up against that cage.
Yeah, Barbudo maybe making his game plan known here, trying to maybe drain the gas tank out of the young man. Try and really put some pressure on him here. Only his second time in the cage as a pro here, Sam. So very promising young athlete, though, as we see beautiful transition there. And now Sam in a dominant position. His pro debut on XFC 39 was very impressive. Got a tidy first round knockout with some beautiful knees from the Thai clinch.
Pressure on here. What's that 2-year difference going to make here, boys, for Barbudo? He's been out for a long time.
Yes, Sam.
Look, it's different for each athlete, so it's going to be very interesting how that does come into play.
You know, that's a good point, Ben. Some athletes, really think ring rust is a big factor, and others, most famously Dominic Cruz saying there's no such thing as ring rust.
Yeah. And look, the pressure that Barbudo is coming out with at the moment, he's not mucking around.
Yeah,
he's up against a very physical athlete in Sam right now, and he's using that pressure well.
Yeah, I think that's a good game plan from Barbudo's corner, trying to get him to get straight into things, straight back into the swing of it after 2 years outside of the cage, and make sure that he remembers just what it's like to be under the bright lights.
Flint's using those knees very effectively, the low knees, high knees. You'll see him maybe switch to a Thai clinch at some stage, and there you go, there's a knee to the head.
High knees there from Flint, very high. Looking to defend them there, Barbudo up against a cage in a reverse position from the earlier stanza.
Great dexterity and natural talent there.
Ooh, powerful knee to the body.
There's one to the chin as well.
So working all three levels here is Sam Flint against the cage. Looks like he's starting to lose that body lock, so here we'll settle here with the right underhook.
Good pressure here. There's that head. We talked about that earlier in the night. Mark Richardson applying that head pressure against the cage. Good work from Flint.
Yeah, so right on cue there. As soon as he lost it, we heard the team from Integrated MMA in the corner screaming for the head position, and Sam Flint, a very good pupil, straight away back to that head position. And here he is again, gents.
Barbudo let go of that underhook just before. Good cage pressure here by Flint.
Good tussle here, gents. Our co-main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds. Both men looking to put the pressure on here.
Yeah, so nice work there from Sam Flint.
Gets
Just
that
kind
hand
of
underneath.
muscled him to the ground with that body lock. And look at this. That's actually under the chin.
Yes,
But
can he get it? Can he hang on? No.
Barbudo's got to explode now. He's got to explode.
and he's now in the position to set up an anaconda choke, but instead goes back to the guillotine. Difficult to see if this is under the chin or not, though, Ben.
Look, with his physique as well, a standing guillotine's not out of the question. The difference in heights too.
Good to see Flint looking at his corner, as you mentioned, Daniel, taking that advice. Not
Be
even
interesting where his hands are. We can't quite see it from this position.
Yes.
He's looking to tighten that, isn't he? He's got that
Both
wrapped
in.
around.
Here we go. This will be very interesting.
How tight does he have it here? Are we close to decision?
It looks like it could be on here.
Oh, he's looking.
Referee in a very good position.
Barbudo's lasted this long in it, though, so if it is on, he's doing quite well. Pushing on the face now, that's a sign that it might actually be sinking a little tighter.
Oh,
Tripoding up.
Come on, Sam.
Like, too, Dan, it wastes a lot of energy when you've got to let those go.
That could really burn the arms out quickly, Ben, so we'll see how Sam handles that.
Barbudo now in a good position.
Oh, back up, mate. Get waiting for
He's
it.
going to let
Yes.
Flint back up.
Here they are, back up again. A tough first 4 and a bit minutes of this contest. Back to the ground
That
they
was
go.
a little bit awkward there. He kind of threw the punch and then fell down.
So it looked like an anaconda attempt there. Didn't quite get the gator roll, but look at this north-south to back take. Just such impressive.
Look at those limbs, Dan.
Awesome stuff. Such a great situational awareness there.
He's
from
putting
Sam
on a
Flint.
workshop here.
Barbudo calls him back up. Let's go back on the feet here. Final 20 seconds, round number 1.
He's a talented kid, is this Flint?
Oh,
big
good
right
shot from
hand.
Barbudo.
Big
Connects.
shots now!
Wow. Sam Flint in a bit of trouble here.
He took them though, gents. He survived. And that's it. That's the end of the round.
Interesting
Wow.
way to finish out a
good, Sam.
round.
How about that? He looked like he connected big time towards the back end.
Look, that will give Barbudo a little bit of confidence coming into round 2. But he's got a tough ask in this kid, Sam Flint.
Yeah, that was a really close round. I'm not quite sure who to side with there, so we'll leave that one up to our 3 cage side judges.
Barbudo smiling at Sam Flint in the corner.
Very good point. How do you judge that one? That was very, very tricky, gents. A very good round to watch.
Yeah, Barbudo looks happy to be home back in the cage tonight. Smiling in between rounds, which is always good to see. He's in there having fun.
I think he'd be very happy to get out of that first round, and he's got that behind him now. He did well. He's seen a little bit of what this kid's got to offer, and I think he's got to come on. He's got to bring the pressure if he wants to take this out, I think.
Big advice there from Adrian Payne, giving that to Sam Flint, telling him to get in there, throw that left hand. Barbudo revving up the crowd. He's ready to go. Looks like he hasn't been away from the game at all. We're ready. Round number 2.
As a coach, this is how you want to see Barbudo as well.
Yeah.
Oi!
Even fake the back
With
fist.
a little razzle-dazzle.
Razzle dazzle and Benny.
I love the razzle-dazzle.
That's what we like here, XFC. It's brought us plenty of action so
Talented
far.
kid.
Well done.
A talented kid.
Yeah, really nice entry on that double leg too. Now Barbudo faced with the, gives up his back. This could be a mistake here. He's got to really quickly try and peel
one
Sam off.
hook in.
So what Barbudo's got to do now is he's got to try and get both his shoulder blades to the cage and try and almost peel Sam off. But look at this, beautiful work there from Sam Flint.
Gets the left leg wrapped around.
Yeah, and
he's
Comes
got
the
it again. Has he got
forearm
it? How
under
tight
the
is it?
chin.
Nice, Sam.
so Anthony Barbudo It's difficult to see, but it looks like Sam Flint's actually got wrist control there on Anthony. Lets it go
That's it.
now, and Anthony trying to escape. He's got to get that right elbow back.
Oh!
Good job by Flint there. His position first. He's got to climb that mountain,
Oh,
and he does so. Look at that.
Beautiful jiu-jitsu. So both hooks in here and plenty of time to work. Still 3.5 minutes on the clock.
From here, he's really to flatten him out. He's got to push those legs out and extend it.
Yeah, with both hooks in, this is a terrible
This
place
could
to
be
be.
very interesting.
What an interesting grip here on the rear naked choke.
I think it's tight here, boys. I think it's tight.
He's still fighting for it. Still fighting for it at the moment.
Hard to see angle. Yes, you're right. Let's go. Tries again. Comes with that left hand. Hooked around. Good pressure, though, from Flint, boys. I think you'll agree. He's in a very good spot here. Got control on the back.
Yeah, I've got to see him work hard as well. He doesn't want to give his position up. As we have another attempt, you'll see him try and flatten Barbudo out in a second. Pushing his hips out and pushing his belly down to the cage floor.
Well done.
Or from this
That's
position,
tight. It's
he'll
good
be
work.
pushing his shoulder blades down.
And look at this. He's going to be able to escape here. He's got to try and turn in, though.
Good defense by Barbudo. Very impressive
Yeah.
there, but his work is still not done.
He's under big pressure, though, isn't he? He's got that weight all over his back, trying to hang on.
He's won the battle, but he hasn't won the war just yet. Creative striking now by Sam Flint.
Shots, hitting shots.
Yeah, look, Sam's doing a great job. What he's trying to do now is keep...
Oh, that looks
He
it.
worked very hard there.
That looks like
Oh,
it could
that's
be
it.
tight.
Oh, beautiful fighting the hands.
Now he's
Barbudo,
flat.
Good defense.
Shoulder blades to the floor.
Now he's going to switch to the palm up, palm down grip. Oh, no, he goes back to the standard rear naked choke.
Oh, fascinating.
Those little shots there just gave him position.
Great camera angle as well, right underneath our man. Good to see he's in there trying to get that grip.
Some beautiful defense here from Anthony Barbudo, but Sam Flint just riding the position. He's got the arm under the neck. He's got to connect his
Oh,
hands.
that's tight.
That's
That's
it
it.
again.
That could
That's
be
it.
it now. It's tight.
That's
It's
it.
tight. He's
Good
hanging
night.
on. He's hanging
Now
on.
he applies the pressure.
Oh,
Beautiful.
well done.
Wow.
Beautiful work.
There is no quit.
Fantastic work.
There is no quitting Anthony Barbudo.
Gets the hand out.
Now he's
from
going to the palm up, palm down momentarily, but
Oh, that is fantastic defense
wow,
from
I thought it was
Barbudo.
over.
Yeah, so did I.
He's got a bit of Brian Ebersole in him, Dan.
Oh, this is in tight again now. Hiding the hand much better on this attempt.
Oh, Barbudo, he's hanging on.
Is
Isn't he?
Barbudo doing a good job, though, turning into that?
Wow.
Come on.
1 minute remaining. What's it going to take to get
Hold
this
it, son.
choke?
Oh, that's tight again.
Barbudo
Hold it,
now
Sam.
fighting it. He's got his hands in there.
Hold it, son.
Wow.
He's got to fight the wrists, though. He's got to fight the wrists.
Hold it, son.
Gonna get those hands around again and pull it off and up.
Hold it,
Fight
son.
the
Looks
wrists.
like there it is.
Yes!
Wow.
Great job by Sam Flint. What a talented kid.
Sammy Flint with the tap. What a fantastic performance of the naked choke, gentlemen. That was superb. Oh, you could see that he had it in position for minute after minute after minute, and he finally,
Great
with the left-hand primary, he got it and held on. What a fantastic result.
Great defense. Look, that was a fun fight to watch.
Oh, that was superb and well done. Now, you
Yes,
said it all
Sammy.
night, man. A fantastically talented young man who's proved that again with that performance. Well done.
Yeah, look, I really want to see what's next for this kid.
Yes.
Sam Flint taking away the victory here tonight. It is our co-main event of the evening, professional lightweight action, and well done. It was that seesawed in the first round, that fight, but in the second round, it was all Sam Flint. He had control from the rear for large parts of that contest, and then for the last 2 minutes of that round, he looked to have it tight. An excellent moment there when Barbudo pulled the hands apart, but overall got it back once again. It was too tight. Very, very well done. Sam Flint takes the praises. We wait now for both the fighters to come center cage. We're going to do the official decision in just a moment, but well done to Sam Flint. We now go to Daniel Maudsley. It's time for the official decision.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes and 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring your winner by submission due to a rear naked choke in the red corner, Sam Flint.
Sam Flint taking away the victory here, the penultimate contest of the night, the co-main event XFC 41, a new era. Well done to Sam Flint. He now makes it 2-0 as a professional with a fantastic submission. He's a man who held that for a very long time. He said that he'd be smiling. He said that he'd have his hand raised, and that's exactly what has happened here. He's inside the cage with Adrian Pang and his wonderful coaching team. Well done to him. Fantastic performance. Everybody very, very happy in Team Flint. Well done to him. And that was, of course, our co-main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic effort from him. Here we are at the Mansfield Tavern in Brisbane.
Sir.
We get ready in a moment's time for the main event of the evening. It's a fight that we've all been waiting for, but we have not been disappointed with what's come before it because it